All right, we are back, and this is our 26th, apparently, in the single semi challenge. I don't know why I didn't think it would take a lot of videos. I guess I forgot that it actually takes about an hour for most of the contracts after you get through the first part. Once you get past like the first half dozen, they start taking about an hour apiece. That's when everything goes smooth. So, and we are hauling a giant trailer now, which could be an issue, but it keeps us from having to make a whole bunch of trips, and if it goes smooth, then it'll be great. If it doesn't go smooth, it won't be so great. I'll load these all back because I don't know that I can actually pick and choose where to put them. I probably can. I just don't really know how right now. We got two of them on the very back. And we're going to turn around. We're going to head to get our metal beams from the middle of town. And then head out to Smithville. And hopefully be able to drag this monstrosity out the drill site. Hopefully. And if we can, they said it would be great. Get one big trip, knock everything out. If we can't, then we'll just add a little bit of time to what we're doing. But I think at that point, I will end up just strapping a crane to this thing and getting a little trailer and just making multiple trips through this trailer, picking the stuff off of it, putting it on, and continuing from there. Because if we have to lose this trailer, we can at least put a bed on the truck and a small trailer, and that'll carry two things of metal beams. Well, the only bonus this trailer gives us is that we can also carry the two consumables. But like I said, if it doesn't work out, we will get a crane and we'll be able to fit a crane and a bed and haul a trailer, I think. And while I'm thinking about it, we probably could have done this easier, because if you put the bed on here, that's 2 slots, that will carry 2 consumables, and the ramp flatbed is a 4-slotter, which should carry 2 things of metal beams. Yeah. So there's that. Dude, I could have done. Probably would have been a lot easier than trying to haul this big ass trailer around. But I don't know. We're already doing it. So we're just gonna keep on going. Worst case scenario, pretty sure we can fit this where we need to fit it. But worst case scenario, we can't even fit this in to pick up the metal beams. There should be a trailer up here that we can grab, unless I sold it when I was trying to get money for the Scout in that other video. Let's take a peek. There's a trailer store. There are no trailers. Sold them all. Okay. So, there's a trailer store. The worst case scenario, we go buy a different trailer and haul it to Smithville, and then switch out our saddle for a bed, and then haul the trailer to the farm in Smithville and get the consumables there. And we'll have a lot shorter truck, at least. More maneuverable, probably. But if we can fit this in between these buildings here, then we're going to try it. Thinking about trying to make a turn here, but it won't let me look down the road. Nope, that building goes all the way down. Wouldn't let me look down the road because there was a building there. I'm trying to make this. You should be able to make this. I don't know if the bench is great, but this sign does. And this sign will just act as a little pivot point for our trailer. Caught on the other, oh yeah, the other sign at the light post. We're stuck on the light post. That's cool. All right, so we're gonna back up a little bit. Maybe back up a little bit. But that's us. Put our other view here. They'll just force this through this way. No, it is gonna work. So, oh man, we're moving. Holy crap. I don't know how well we're moving. There we go. Perfect. Oh shit. This trailer's a lot bigger than I thought it was. Here's it's 8. That's 2. That's 4. I only really need the 6 slot, right? But the 6 slot wasn't what we wanted because... yeah, because it was really low. That's it. I should have went with the 6 anyways, because even though it was lower, it's nowhere near as long as this monstrosity. I don't really have high hope for this. We're gonna try it anyways, but I don't know if we can make that drill site. We're gonna have to check that drill site when we get there. This might be a really bad idea. I still feel bad about that dude from the last video. I just happened to look up and the chat's still up. Oh well. It happened. Here's all the stuff we got rid of from the other trailer. We just dumped in the middle of the road. Let's go go ahead and remove this stuff. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work. That drill road seems kind of windy. And we did fit that big ass trailer back through there. It wasn't that long, I don't think. I got drill trailers 6 slot and it was rubbing on stuff. So what we might do is go to the garage, drop the trailer, go in, come out with a crane, and pack stuff onto the other trailer and potentially the bed. Only issue is that those other trailers tip over really easy, where your saddle trailers don't tip as easy because they're not just sitting on a little ball. Not a little ball, they're not a ring. I forget what the term for that type of hookup is. It's a ring that goes over and then it's clamped. But it's not one of those. And let's look real quick. Drill site's over there. Really do want to just try to take this shorter path from the farm. I'm almost positive this won't go the greatest through here. Oh well. We're just gonna try it. See what happens. Dude. Alright. We're gonna have to go out and around like we did last time and hope that works. Hopefully should. Yeah, we've only been going for 14 minutes, so might as well try with this trailer, please. I really do think we should try it the other way, though. Yeah, dude, this is too big for that trail, I think. It might not be. I'll park it over here. Get a crane and try to eliminate a future headache while I can. switch at, cover, customize. Not that crane. Do that. I think we can still haul a trailer. I think there's enough room for it to grab it on the frame. If not, then we'll take the bed off for now. Load the stuff onto the other trailer we're gonna get, and then oh shit, I didn't have to count. Ram flatbed has 4. Cool. We covered. I don't think I can unpack from the thing, so we're going to go put the high saddle back on. But we had to come back in anyways, so I might as well take this crane off just to be safe. I'm gonna drive up to it. I'm curious. I'm gonna see if it'll let me unpack before I hook up. I don't think it will, but it might. Nope, we don't ever move. So we have to attach, and we can unpack, and we can detach. Garage. Could just get one of these big cranes. Not that we need it. Another crane? This one should work. This loading crane. Should. Heavy crane might be better. Take the saddle off. Leave the garage. Alright, so we're gonna buy our trailer. We're gonna park it on the other side and pick this stuff up. Hopefully this will pick up metal beams. Should. If not, we'll get a different crane and do a thing. Nice, let's look in the right direction. So I turn the right direction. Yep. Maybe. Well, it held there. Hopefully. I know the anchors are down, but whatever. Just force it. Remove. There we go. Perfect. That's the wrong button. That's cool. Crane mode. Anchors. Restore crane. Restore crane. A little bit there. It's out of the way. Ooh, detached trailer. Cover. And the farm should, if not, I'm gonna be pissed. Farm should have consumables. All the farms should have consumables. So, our truck with the trailer is roughly as long as the other trailer. So we would shave off probably 3.5, about four cargo lengths. Now we should just have to go to the farm. As long as we don't flip this trailer, because we said these trailers do flip a lot easier than the saddled trailers. But shouldn't be anything too bad where this will flip. You know, until I said that. Okay, 24 minutes. It only took us, from the time we decided to switch this out, about 9 minutes to switch everything. Would have been a little quicker if I would have just come out with just the crane and have unpacked the cargo ahead of time. Would have probably been another 2 minutes with the save. A little wide on this, because that first dip right there is pretty steep. We'll come here. I'll flip a few trailers, cutting that short, and then we'll go off that edge right there. The other thing with these trailers is they are harder to drag. This trailer has about the same amount of wheels, but it is putting no weight on my drive wheels because there's no downward pressure. It's just more me pulling it. pickup. That's not our pickup. Where the hell is the pickup at this fucking farm? Maybe it's all the way forward, maybe it's up there. I really hope it is. Okay, looks like it is. That looks like the loading dock. Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit pissed off if for some reason this farm didn't have any product to pick up. There we go, there's our consumables. There are 2 consumables, 2 beams, and should be good. Guess we'll keep him low. This is too much of a hill for auto. Low's a little nicer too for hitting the ruts and stuff. Don't bounce around as much. I'm a little impatient. Putting it in auto, I probably shouldn't. Yeah, it'll be fine and dandy till I flip it and then start motherfucking everything. Starting to bog down again. Just low high. Any little bit of time we make up for the little extra speed auto gives us, we lose when it stops the shift. I'm gonna have to take this as wide as I do with the big trailer. So I won't take it that wide. Yeah, retail is already feels a lot easier than what I imagined carrying that other trailer would have felt. Trying to avoid some of these ruts through here. We are coming up to the drill site. I believe this is the last things we needed for this contract. So once we deliver these, it should be the end of the Dyson contracts. Okay, so the trailer's in the way of that square. We'll pull forward all the way. Out of the square, then we can... Yep. And now we should be able to put the consumables. Oil rig drill. Yep, that's what we needed. Oil rig drill, I think, is beside the garage. here. So, drop the trailer, cover the garage, and I believe the oil rig drill is 4. We might as well get rid of the flatbed and get us a high saddle. Why not? Since we are right here, we might as well sell this trailer back. Or leave it sit there. Done, 400. And then you have a saddle. Be a 4 slaughter for the saddle, I think. Yeah, it's gooseneck. No. That's a 6. Nope. 3. Oh, then we go with the gooseneck and hope we don't bottom out anywhere. Oh, gooseneck's low saddle. Can't do that. And this one's 3. Let's real quick. Come on. Oh, still in the menu. Do it there. Let's see if it tells us how many. Nope. I think the drill's 4. Could potentially be 3. I think there's a way to go. And I guess maybe this one. Oh, I don't. Trying to see if I got it written down somewhere because I know I did it before. I had to do it for what you calls it. It's the other map, and with the other map, we picked one of these things up. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, I don't see that. What? Cool. Hmm. Yeah, I can't find it. I can find all the other shit. Got steel beams, 2 of them, 2 slots each. Blah 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 blah. All right, I think we're just gonna grab a trailer. and go for it. Just, I don't know. Yeah. Going with this 5 solder. Everything probably only takes 3. But I think it's 4. I know I had stuff written down somewhere, but I can't find it. Metal bead times 3, 2 each, concrete times 2, 1 each. I don't have how much the drill was when I did it, because it's not one that I actually planned. I just picked it up because I decided to do that. I just did it. I think I was in like the 3rd video, maybe. Three videos ago. Low rig drill. It is 4. So yeah, the 3 slot definitely wouldn't work. The gooseneck would work. Would have to change our saddle. We end up with the gooseneck, so it's lower than this one. So, oh well. This freaking thing, though. Good lord. Here. Know this one by heart. Just quick here. Through here. Almost want to try and take this out the other way. But we'll do the tried and true. Oh shit. There we go. Tried and true because it keeps working. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh shit. That's what I get for looking at chat. If I would have looked a little bit sooner, I would have saw somebody in chat. But all I saw was when one of them little spammers popped up. It's like, hey, go to Stream Boo and get more viewers. I'm not trying to be like some super streamer or nothing. It'd be cool to get quite a few viewers, but, you know. I'm just streaming because I'm bored, and let's see. Oh shit. Cut that a little too much. it's nice to at least have the videos. So I didn't find any. At least there's someone else that, well, I wonder if you can actually do this. We could follow the whole thing if we want. I guess I could eventually go back and actually see. So just give them little random descriptions. Look and see what contract I actually do in the videos. Put the contract names in. And that could be even more helpful. Someone was like, how are you doing this with this thing? So far, so good. Hauled the giant service trailer through here, so wouldn't expect any less. It's the same trailer, just with construction stuff on it. This trailer should fit just fine. I forgot to put it in low. We'll put it in auto here, but it'll stop partway up this hill to downshift into low anyways. So we won't be gaining any ground doing that. I'll go keep it there. Wish there was an easier way to interact with chat when people are in there. Be a button I could just like click to potentially invite them to like Discord or something like that. So it's a little hard to control what people are saying in Discord. I don't know if you can get in trouble for what other people say, as long as you're not the one saying it. As long as your stream's marked for vulgar language and stuff. I think it says something about language and mature audience, so I think as long as those are there, you shouldn't get in trouble for anything that's said. But they still like to police what everybody says, because people can't be adults. Right, we are at 50 minutes, so this will be the last part of this contract. This will be the last haul that we do on this video. Even low, we're stuck on something. There we go. This contract did seem to be a slightly longer one. It was, I think the contract for trailer The construction trailer is part of it. And we needed the 2 beams, the 2 consumables, and this drill. Which if we wouldn't have hauled the 2 beams and the 2 consumables at the same time, we would still require 1 additional trip. It's where with some of the contracts like this, it is nice to have other people with you, because then someone could have hauled the trailer, and I mean, the list was there, it just wasn't updated. It didn't show it on the side of the screen. But at the beginning of the contract, it tells you need the trailer, the beams, the consumables, and the drill rig. So you had 2 other people, easily could have done this. Each one of you make 1 trip, just run as a convoy, and it would take you an hour instead of what is now probably 2 hours with the trailer, the other stuff, and this. So yeah, probably about 2 hours overall to do this. Could have been done in 1 or less if you had more people. Stuff right on the telephone pole. Yeah, the little angles. The braces right here were stuck on a tire, was stuck. Just pull this out a little bit. I believe that's the rig right there. Just gotta drop off the actual drill. This will be where we flip up, we'll hit a rock and just dump us or something. We hit that, tap that barricade, the trailer in the one video, and it just flopped the whole thing over on its side instead of falling over. Those barricades are usually either 2x6s with a wooden frame, or the plastic 2x6s with like a plastic frame. I pushed them aside before with an F-150. And they had the roadblock that we just kind of drove through them, so we didn't have to drive 5 minutes out of our way. They move really easy. They're not going to flip so much right over. But in this game, anything's possible. Okay, let's go auto now. Should be able to cruise in there decent without downshifting. There's some drill color. It's probably a 40-foot section. I believe that's what drill color is. The one steel mill I used to work at was an electrician in the steel mill. They made 40-foot drill color. And it all started out as one piece of solid steel, a bar called a billet. You heat it up, they put a punch in the middle of it, and then they just drive a water-cooled tube rod with a cap on it straight down through and pierce it. Then they throw it through some more stuff to make it longer, get the right diameter, things like that. It's pretty cool. But I believe they're 40-foot sections per drill color. Alright, now we can come over and abandon this trailer here. That's what a trailer's for. And got enough money, we don't need to worry about selling trailers. We have so Dyson Diesel is done. We got a few things for Husky. And the stupid, I hate these log missions. They are horrible. I hate them. I actually don't think they were part of the original base game. I think they were added afterwards just to drive people insane. That's what I think it was for, to drive people insane. So we got cargo. Oops. Supercargo, cargo from the ship. Supercargo, which is some crap to deliver there. And the log station. Okay. And cement, and more cement on all 3 of the 4 maps. And the essentials goes to the farm. Huh. Okay. We get fuel from here easy. Warehouse, we could get bricks. Planks from there. I don't know what, probably fuel. Yeah, that's probably fuel right there from the drill site. Doesn't benefit us to go back through, pick those up, go to the farm, and have to go out to get other stuff anyways. And since we're going to recover the garage, might as well do that later. There's more cement. Service hub, Preacher's house, and the quarry. There, they're all right here. And looks like we can pick them up. Consumables from farm here. Concrete slabs probably from warehouse. And metal beams from that warehouse. I don't know. We can figure all that out later. We're gonna end it right now because we're at an hour. And yeah, looks like we're gonna work on Husky next. And be honest, we're probably gonna work on Husky next, and then we're probably going to move on. I don't even care about the lost container. Drilling spare parts are supposed to be delivered to the warehouse. I think we can pick those up somewhere. I don't think we have to actually pick them up, but I think we can grab them somewhere. So that'll probably be the only one at Steel River that we do. None of this timber crap. Yeah, none of the logs. We're going to skip that for now. We will do it, but that's going to be the last thing we do. So we'll end up going from Dyson. When Dyson's done, we'll go to Husky. Then we're going to go to Alaska. So, recover to the garage. And we're going to head out for now. So, take care. We'll see you next time.